Well, hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to this. Today we're talking about step one of the growing process. I forgot to put my growing process graphic up. Probably won't fit behind the cute little marshmallow critters anyway. But today we're talking about step one of the growing process, which is set a SMART goal. Why do we want to set a SMART goal? Number one, it's a not even classic framework. It's just a very popular framework for setting goals. A framework is just a process, right? For making sure that we cover all of the most important steps and we don't forget something as we are creating what it is that we want in our business as well as in our life. SMART goals, of course, stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Time bound's pretty easy, although this time through the growing process, I'm giving myself 3 months instead of the end of the year. Most of the goals and most of the times we've run through the growing process this year have been with the time constraint of, hey, this is the thing we're going to achieve by the end of the year. Well, if we're picking an area of our business that we want to improve or change or grow in, we're applying the growing process to expect it to happen in a week or by the end of the year. Now, it's not impossible, but is pretty improbable. So let's start out by being realistic and achievable instead of being unrealistic, which is what I tend toward when it comes to setting goals and objectives for my business as well as for my life, for my businesses as well as my life. So if you're not familiar with the SMART goal framework, I could go into it, but I've literally covered it hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 times with people and with different formats and in the challenges that I share. So if you need more on that, just hit me up and ask. I'm not going to cover it for everybody, but make sure when you're setting a goal, when you're setting the vision of what it is that you want, that it is specific, that it is something that you can measure so you can kind of tally up your progress and reward yourself along the way of achieving that goal, especially if it's a bigger goal. As far as achievable goals, again, I have my own philosophy about that. I personally work better when I have giant, hairy, audacious, big goals ahead of me than if I have super achievable. I know I can get this in a week. I know I can get this in a month. I know I can get this in a year. That doesn't motivate me personally very much. So you have to do what works for you. To do that with every process, every tool, everything that you learn about, make it your own. And you make it your own by actually applying it, using it, testing it, and tweaking it to make it work for you. Relevant. If it is not important to you, which to me, relevant is important, you're not going to do it. I don't care how easy it would be. The chances are, if you don't pick a goal that means something to you emotionally and on whatever other levels, you're just not going to do what it takes in order to do what it takes when the times get rough to achieve your goal and objective. I know that for me personally, if it isn't something that I think is important or a priority for me, it is one of the last things. It goes to the bottom of the priority list. And there are always way more things that we want to do than we can possibly do in our lifetime, right? And we want, again, I already talked about time bound. I'm giving myself 3 months this time. Have not set my step one goal yet for Supersize Your Business and for my businesses, but I will by the end of the day. So I've got that vision of where I'm going, what I want. Because whenever I have that in mind and I think about that and I feel the feelings and I visualize it and I act as if I've already achieved it or believe in my mind as I'm rehearsing that I've already achieved it, my subconscious goes to work to help me find the things that I need in order to make that goal a reality faster than if I'm trying to control everything myself, because universal laws help me achieve things a whole lot faster than I can make things happen or move things around and control things, because there are so many things in our life that are absolutely positively outside of our control. And if we try to control them, we just get frustrated. All right. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, have an amazing day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with step 2 of the growing process. Have a great day.